Welcome back, everyone. It's Lala. I am here to show you guys a couple of exciting things. As we are now in the frenzy of all the new year, we're talking about 2024 planner purchases and people, individuals who've done pre-orders and they're starting to get those pre-orders in. And people that are still trying to decide on what they're going to use in a new year. And so they're joining different Facebook groups, including our Jibun Techo Japanese Planner Facebook group, to get ideas and to see how other people are using the things that they've heard about, namely one of them being Jibun Techo, as they have different variations of the planner system. Right in my hands, and this is my first time getting one of the guidebooks, and I'm sorry for the glare, so I'm trying to tilt this so that there won't be a glare. And there we go. So this is the 2024 Jibun Techo guidebook. I was really excited to get a copy. I did not pay for this. It was sent to me complimentary because I volunteered to be interviewed, to possibly be featured in the Jibun Techo official guidebook for 2024. And I actually did get featured. I am featured in this this copy. And these are made available pretty much worldwide. So here's the front of the cover of the guidebook. Here is the, here we go. Here's the side, the spine. I'm assuming this maybe says, I don't read Japanese. Jibun Techo, maybe? Anyway, we know that says 2024, and then here in English, it says Jibun Techo Official Guidebook 2024. And then there's some more. I'm only assuming that's more Japanese right there. I don't know. Anyway, and then here's the back. And there I am. You know what? And I'm just gonna be real. I flipped through this book, and I like using the Translate app on my phone to kind of read through everything. And I've had this guidebook now, 2 weeks now, I guess, or going on this 2 weeks. And this is the first time I turned it over to the back. Yeah. But anyway, so I just want to show you guys, I was just really excited. It's a 2-page spread. I did share this news in the photo in our Jibun Techo Japanese Planner Facebook group. I need to post this on my Instagram as well. But yeah, it's just a brief little interview, and you'll see my stats on the top and my mug shot. And matter of fact, I was the first one for the international, USA, well, international, I guess. So international outside of Japan section here. It says the world's favorite Jibun Techo, and you see the airplane there, and you see the globe, and there's a hand, and yeah. And so, and then when you flip, let me just go here. Yeah, because all these other people are going to be, well, Japanese, I believe, for the first part of users. So then you go, I'm featured on page 120 and 121. There I am. And the questions are in Japanese. Then my answers are in English, and my answers are also translated into Japanese, which is pretty cool. And then over here on this side is a picture of my July, the dashboard, and then July 1, how I have used it. And then it will say down here how each section is, being used, and about what I use. in my Jubin Techo. Anyway, this is really great. This is a nice quality guidebook, and it's thick. It has a spine, as you guys can see here. I mean, it's a true book, and I've been having fun, you know, just periodically pulling out my phone and turning on the Translate app to just kind of flip through everything. And if you decide to get one of these guidebooks, look at there. I'm telling you, it has some great, it can give you some really great ideas on how to use your version of the Jubin Techo. So, you know, the Jubin Techo comes in various formats, as in the original, which has the colorful pages. Here we go. And it comes in A5 size, A5 slim, and the B6 mini, as you can see here. This is we'll see the cover for the 2024, but they also have, you know, all these different colors, and you can see the sizes, and then they have like the light version. They have Biz, new color for this year, and it looks like this new color is coming in the B6 size. And the Days version, which I've been using the Days version this year, and I believe I used it last year. Anyway, and I am going to be using it in 2024. Yeah, so anyway, and then it has all the accessories they're showing here. And so anyway, and I believe that's the creator. I hope I'm right, you guys. I think that's him, the original Jubin Techo. So anyway, yeah, Kokyo. Look at all this, you guys. So anyway, I encourage you to get that. So moving right along. So like I said, we're in the frenzy of all the purchases. So I wanted to show you guys what I have so far that has come in. And I still have one more order. And I'll just say it's from Sterling Ink. Oops, sorry. So anyway, let me just show you. So we're gonna start with this first envelope. This is from Creative Seller, like, you know, the seller of a home or something like that. And it's from their Etsy shop, and yeah. So this is I already opened the seal, but I hadn't taken anything out. So you guys are going to be seeing everything right along with me. And so we have a thank you. And looks like I get a little discount. This is really pretty. This is my first time ordering from this Etsy shop seller. And if you see black stuff on my hand, on my arm, it's hair dye. Yep, the struggle's real. And I might have to blur that out because I just flipped over and saw that my address is on there. Anyway, but because it has receipt in the back. So then we have a, you know, thank you sticker. And let's see what's in here. And so I ordered a number of things. We'll put that over there. And so the planners that I purchased, you know, like the Jubin Techo, it's not going to have U.S. holidays. And so, you know, my main purpose for going onto Etsy was to get holiday stickers. And so here is, and I hope the lighting, you know, it's not too awful, but it's nighttime. But I got this is, I think the teeny tiny holidays. And yes, it is very teeny tiny. I don't know how focused this is going to get you guys, but yeah, the holidays are on here. Now, one thing or one holiday, and I see it, my eyes see it, but I also see the other. Okay, so this year was the first year that my company recognized Indigenous Peoples Day, and thankfully they have the Indigenous Peoples Day sticker. But they have Columbus Day right next to it. Isn't that interesting? And if you don't know what I mean about that, look up the real history of Christopher Columbus. Not that false stuff you may have been taught in school, like as if he's such a great guy and whatever. But anyway, I'm so happy that these are teeny tiny, so they're going to be able to fit in where I'm going to put them in the monthly section without taking up a lot of space. So, and I got them in transparent sticker. Since I have a dog, I thought I would get her dog groomers stickers, and I chose the colorful set. And I think there's like 3 different options for, I think like one's white background, then I think just the black ink, and then the colorful, I believe. I'll have the link down below. And then I ordered, also for my dog, vet appointment sheet, and I went for the colorful. Yep. And it says vet appointment. And then for myself, a doctor's appointment, dentist. So it's 2 columns for dentist and 2 columns for 2 columns for doctor, 2 columns for dentist. And I also went for colorful. Yeah. And on the top, it will have, I guess, her SKU number or whatever, and then a brief description is DR and then /DDS, so for doctor, and then Doctor of Dental Science, I guess. And then there's some freebies. There's some, this is very nice, and it looks like it has pumpkin souls for the holiday. This is a habit tracker, and it has Monday through Sunday, so this could probably also too, you can make this into a monthly calendar, really. Just thought of that. So that's a freebie. And then 2 more freebies here. And then we have, and she has it, there's an item number, and then it's a sample. And so it looks like, maybe this is going to be perfect because I'm getting my COVID booster, another booster tomorrow. So I could even put this one on my calendar for tomorrow. And then this looks like, then there's a sample number for this plate. Maybe since it has a heart, maybe it's for like going out for dinner, a date. Actually, I have a lunch date tomorrow. And then you have the medicine pill bottle and the pill. And again, you'll have the number for the item. And then another sample. We've got the gas tank or gas pump, oil change. We have maybe for hair appointment. We have a tooth. We have a free weight here, vehicle, pointing. That's a hand. And then we have binge watch Netflix, and then a birthday cake. So anyway, yes. And yeah, these are all from Creative Seller. I love this flower design, you guys. I might have to look and see if she has something with this flower design. I don't know. And then she has on the back here, check out all my Etsy stores. So yeah, if you are interested in checking her out, there you go. Maybe that QR code will work for you. Freeze the video. All right, so that's the first order. Moving right along. Okay, and next we have, we'll go for this one. This is from Plotter. So yes, I have my Bible-sized plotter. If you've watched my other videos, you know what I'm talking about. Also a Japanese brand. company, Plotter. And so, I used Plotter last year, and I had the monthly, and I ordered another set of the monthly. And you see the number for this item. This is Bible size. So Bible size, in Japanese planner verbiage, or personal outside of Japan. So personal. So your personal size planners will fit the Bible size inserts from Plotter. So if you don't buy a Plotter binder, you can use your personal size one if you have your Filofax, whatever. I do have my Bible size Plotter. And you might not be able to, the Plotter right there on the spine, that metal plate. Okay, and so I got the monthlies again. Last year I had also their weekly, but it just didn't work out well for me. And it's not that they're terrible or anything. It has a similar layout to like some of the Nolte's, but sometimes in times of your life, some things work and then another time they don't work. And who knows? I mean, I might come back to that, maybe in 2024 and say, actually, I think I do want to try it for 2025 for the weekly layout. But so you got the monthlies, and I really like their paper. If you go to the Plotter website, you will learn all about everything about Plotter, how they make their binders, the leather, the paper even. So anyway, this is a refill 1 month per spread. So it's going to be a month on 2 pages. And you get this sample or example of how to use it. I love these. And then, let's see. And then you get your year at a glance for 2024. And then on the opposite side is 2025. Then you get how the project planner sheets look. But it says on the top, it says annual mission, and then it has the, wish the lighting was better in here tonight, but sorry. But you have these percentages, 0%, 50, 100, and then the large box for a check off. And so what I do, since it's part of the monthly setup, I use these as like, some goals, or, some major goals for the year. And you could also use it for maybe some major events that you wanted to just go ahead and put on there, but I use it for goals. And then you flip it over, and the inserts will start in December. Okay, these start in December of 2023. And so for December, these are a Monday start. For this month, it has 4 boxes. It says to do. And I forgot what this is called. These, you see these, like, there's like 5 lines, and it's something about measuring. I don't know, like your mood or something. I don't know. I never found out how that works out, but it's some kind of tracking. And then the weekends are stacked. Okay, and then you'll see the month going down the right side, with the holidays or Sundays are going to be in the red. And then you can also see how the weeks break up, for the end of the week. And then you get the start of January, so you can kind of see, show you guys up close what I mean. You can kind of see how the beginning of January starts. And so January 1 is going to be on a Monday, because here we have Saturday and then Sunday. So those weekends are stacked. And they are back to back. They just continue like that. Now here for January 2024, because of how the month ends on a Wednesday and it starts on a Monday for the new year, then you have the to-do boxes down here on the bottom. Sometimes you'll have like February, where you're going to have some to-dos with the check boxes on the top and on the bottom. It just depends on how the dates fall. Okay. So yeah, and so it just continues like that. And so here we have 2024 December. And then you're also going to get January, February, March of 2025. And you can tell it's 2025 because up here it says so, 2025. And also the monthly inserts are numbered. Okay. So, you know, why would you need your pages numbered? Well, maybe you want to log maybe on the front sheet, use it kind of like an index. Maybe there's something significant on those pages, or you add a page and create your index. Just a thought. There's various ways to do, you know, using that. And then it ends with, you have a couple of grid pages, and they're teeny tiny and they're light. The print is very light, but it is grid. You know, I had to really look at this to make sure I wasn't fibbing, because it is so light. And then it's almost, because the grid is on the opposite side too, I mean, you can barely see it, which that can be beneficial in that if you don't want to use the grid and you want to just be more freeform with whatever you're putting in here, so that may be great. But if you're somebody who likes to write straight and you want to see, you have to see the grid or your line, then this might not work for you. But there is, you know, a solution, a possible solution. I like taking my ruler, and here is my jacked up Hobonichi stencil. This is the green one, and yes, I did order some new ones. But you can take this, take your ruler, and I like to just put it down on my paper and right against it to make it straight, because you can see them there. I can see it, and I wear glasses. And then you can write. I mean, you know, whatever. It's a thought. So anyway, but it's so light on this page here. I'm like, am I looking actually at the grid coming through the paper, because it is thin. You can see through it. Might not be able to really on the camera, but like, see that? You can see through it. You can see some numbers. But the next page is grid for sure, I can tell. So page 39, you have up here where you can put your date, if you so wish. So you get a couple of these pages, and then it ends with, you know, the whole age chart. You see these also like in the Jibin Techo, Jibin Techo, I think Hobonichi. And then you have your personal data. So yeah, you know, your name, number, address, health, you know, whatever. Same thing you see in a lot of planners. And then they have the Plotter magazine. This is going to be in Japanese, but let me tell you, and this is my first time looking at this. Here's the back's example for the month and 2 pages. Again, now this bottom part has it in English. Okay, and you can see it says Plotter magazine, Plotter, and it says volume 20, Bible size. And then when you open it up, you have stuff that's in Japanese. But what I have done in my existing plotter is I like these pages that have the pictures. And I like, pretty much like using it like a dashboard. Maybe you want to laminate it to make it last longer. Even with all of this being in Japanese, there's a picture behind there. And I can't quite tell what it is, but I'm going to find out. And then look at the back. This is, I just like it's just really, monochrome. And then there's something here too. It's on both pages. Oh, I wonder if what almost looks like pieces to a guitar. They're sanding this piece. And then, yeah. Okay. And if you want to see if you can scan this QR code, feel free. All right, so there's that. And then I got more of the project managers. So I love these. These are the project manager folders. And these are fun because, and I have them in my existing, is I like to use these to create my different sections for my plotter. One's for social media, one's for just personal stuff. One I have set up for my family tree, all my notes, for that. And then one's for collections. So they had the special anniversary set, but by the time I ordered those, there weren't any left. So these are the same colors I got last time, and you get 6 of these. And they all say project on the top and then note. And then you can use this space however you want. Try to keep this in focus. And then it says members. So, if maybe you're working on something with a team, and then you can put everybody's name here. And they open up like this. And they give you an example how to use, right? So what you do is you put in your pages, and I will show you mine. Let me see. Try to go to where something that's just not super personal. Yeah, so how about this? So in my existing plotter, and I use some Happy Planner stickers, experimenting. So I have labeled it collections, and then so it's in this project manager folder. And then I have all these sheets in here. So nice and tidy. It's like, a file system in your binder. And so these are like books that I'm reading, and I've used these sheets to rate the book, and also tracking how far I am in completing it. But these project manager folders, you can put across the top dates, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to put down, if you wanted to use it this way, you put down every phase of a project, all the different things, and then you're going to have 2 lines for each of these columns. And that's so you can draw that line going across and how far you're getting and completing, whatever is here. And again, if you're working with a team, and then you can keep track of who is assigned to what and how far they've gotten. And then on the back, you have, and it's going to be hard because it's the lighting in here and everything. Yeah. So that looks like actually these sheets. See? So yeah, I bought more, and because I love them. I mean, and these project folders, project manager folders, actually have held up really well. I have in here in my plotter binder. 1, 2, 3 of them, and then the other 3 I have in my regular personal size Moterm binder, which I'll show you so that you can truly see that they do fit in a personal. So there's a personal, and here are the other 3. This is my family tree one. GTD inserts in here from Mommy Plans, and then I have one set up for my thesis project, and so yeah, it's like your own little file system, and it'll keep things nice and neat, and they do fit in other personal size binders. Okay, so moving right along because this is getting kind of lengthy. So yeah, 6 more new ones of these. We'll just put that over there. And then lastly, my order from Jet Pens. And I was about to freak out, you guys, 'cause I was like, okay, where is my stencils? And yes, I'm not going to take them out because it's just the same stencil except not jacked up. This is my favorite Hobonichi stencil, and I mean, and I use this thing, and you know, here, look, it just completely fell apart. It's okay because guess what? I got 2 new ones because I like to have one in one planner, and then one in the other one I'm using a lot of. And currently, I am using my Jibun Techo in my Moterm cover, and I'm actually using the PAL planner. I just decided to experiment. I'm using the PAL planner, and this is a collab by, I believe that's Bushiman and Kokio, creators of the Jibun Techo. So yeah, and you can see it says Kokio. So anyway, we have one of these in this one, and then one in the Moterm one. Okay. So yeah, we got 2 new stencils, and then we have the Jibun Techo. This is the days in mini size, and for 2024, they have various sets of, you know, they're just the paper inside the plastic cover that you're choosing, you know, a color. All right. Which is nice because then you can decorate the inside. Now, if you ordered, and let's go out a little bit. If you ordered directly, sorry guys, if you ordered directly from Kokio's website, you could get, I guess, their kit. It's a free item to decorate your cover. So anyway, so I have this, I think my last year one was like this color and gray, I believe. And so this time I got these 2 cute colors. So like a peach color and this, I don't know what color this is called, and I'm sure it's on the website. But it's just the same Jibun Techo days. I don't believe they made any changes. The plastic cover is going to have 3 pockets here for cards, what have you. And then yeah, you open it up, 2024. Then you have where you can put your name, and I think that's phone number. And you have the calendar at glance for 2024. Then you get this year in half of the page, and then you get 2025 here. This is a Monday start, and the weekends and holidays are going to be either the blue or the red. And then you have this format, which you will see in a lot of paper planners. And I tend to use this, just pull it up for you guys to see. I tend to use this for like logging my PTO, so my paid time off days, vacation time, you know, just significant things like that. I might continue to use it that way in 2024. And then we have my dreams, and I do have this interpreted using the Translate app for each of these sections. I think this is like, you know, like professional side. I don't know. I can't remember. I would have to look at my cheat sheet. And then we have my events. So for 1 through 12. So I use this in writing down like a major event that happened each month. Yeah. And then my 100 wishes, they're all numbered with the check boxes. And you got 2 lines per number. And then you actually have some blanks. So maybe you might have more than 100 wishes. And then you have just, you know, this layout for a list of, and you can create your list. So I don't know if the original version still has where each of these pages would actually be already labeled for a purpose. I don't know if they stopped doing that and have it just like this days. But I think that it was a good move, because then you can decide how you want to use these 2 pages here, and here. So what was that? Three different sections for a list of, yep. And then it goes right into January. So you know, some of the planners are starting early, where you can start in November, some in December. But this is truly going to be a January start. And yeah, I'm not really seeing any differences from my days that I'm currently using here. You can break this up. It has the check boxes here. You can label this and divide this up into whatever sections you want. Maybe you'll have like your major goals, maybe to-dos, maybe, you know, something you need to purchase. Like, you know, I tend to put that over here on this side. It's like order Jibin Touch for 2024. And then you have a tracker down here, and you do have the mood tracking on each box. And then you have the previous month here, calendar at a glance. You have the current month and the next month, so February. Each month you're going to see on the edge here where that, you know, what pages are part of that month. And then and then all the months are towards the front. So for this first book, this is going to be to June with the full month on 2 pages and with tracker. And then when you get into the following months, this is going to be for the next book here, which is labeled July to December. You still can, you know, plan out some things. And you're going to have the month on 2 pages, but it's going to be shortened. So you get a month on the top, month on the bottom. So you get July and August here, September, October, November, December. So you're going to get the rest of the months in the, you know, smaller boxes, these stacked months like this. And then you're going to go right into the 1st of January, and you have your dashboard. I have my little cheat sheet in my current Jibin Techo. So I know what each of these sections are. I think if you check out some different planner shops, some people may be offering stickers to cover those up. And, you know, and I feel so bad because I'm just drawing a blank on our dear friend. He's in the Jibin Techo Facebook group, And he has his Etsy shop, and I'm trying to go to my iPad and so I can pull his name in. And of course, I would have my other Facebook group up on my phone. I mean, up on my tablet, so I can't tell you. But I will put his shop down below. How about that? And he makes labels to cover these up and have it in English. Or you can even probably ask him to customize. Ask him. Straight up. I'll have his information down below. It's late. I'm really tired. And then it goes into January, since January 1 is a holiday. It is in red, and you can see the month. So this is going to be last week of December here, and I'll pull it up. Okay. So you have the last week of December here, and then you see this is week 1. And then you have the timeline going down the center, and as you see, this is dark, and then white background, and then dark, and that's supposed to be, from my understanding, when it's still dark outside and when the sun should be rising. But this might be for Japan. Okay, if you're in Australia, if you're in Canada, if you're in Texas, this may not line up to your sunrise and sunset. But yeah. And then you have the first week here is darkened in red, and then the following week, and then part of the following after that. You have your task boxes over here. In between each of these boxes, there's a line. So I tend to use that gap for like notes about something, right? And then you have your mood tracker is here. I've used this section where I log my food, what I ate, and I'll use this breakfast, like this is breakfast and then lunch and dinner, kind of broke it up that way. Otherwise, I've been using this as a journaling, especially since it has the mood trackers. And then you have the whole month as a glance right here, so you don't have to flip back to January. You can see it here, and that this is the first week of the year. And then the next day is going to be Tuesday. And then you see this is how the pages usually look if it's not a holiday or a weekend. So just very clean look for me. I love the typeset that they have here. And also too, I didn't say it on the previous page, but January is abbreviated in English and Tuesday is abbreviated in English. And then you have this symbol in Japanese. And then you also have here the weather tracking, and there's little symbols here for the weather. And what I like to do is I'll put whatever the temperature is here. And I used to actually highlight, one of these that represented that day's weather, but I'm using like this side here to actually draw, like the moon or the cloud. And then you have these moon phases also indicated. And yeah, that's how that goes. And on the very back, and you do have 2 ribbons there, here. And then in the very back, you get, looks like maybe 2, yeah, so this is June 30th here. And then you get 2 grid pages. And then in Japanese, besides this, days mini 2024. And then this is where you can put your personal information, if lost, kind of thing. And then it has this card stock here. And then in the back, you can, put your card here. If you have a stencil, I don't think these stencils, well, maybe when it's broke, it fits. But I don't think, yeah, I don't think the new stencil would fit in this pocket, but, I just slide it in the back. And then there is a pencil or pen holder, and it's flat, so you can just open it up. And that is it. This went longer than I had planned. I always think I'm going to have short videos. Yeah, it'll work out that way. But anyway, yeah, so that's my orders so far. I am waiting for my order from Sterling Ink. I haven't checked my email tonight to see if it's shipped, but I ordered the Jibin Techo, the JetPins order, and the Etsy shop. Those orders were placed with Sterling Ink on Friday, I believe it was. The plotter stuff, I ordered that a week or two ago, and I just had it sitting until I had more of my goodies come in the mail. So that is it. I will have the information down below, and you might see me blur out and something. I really try to pre-plan these videos and cover up or take out things that I don't want to be on the internet. Sometimes I always fail at missing something. So this Etsy shop creative seller, I will put the information down below. For plotter, that stuff will be below. And yeah, and if you've gotten your 2024 items, please share what you've gotten. Maybe you got something and you kind of wish you had bought a plotter or a Jibin Techo. And so you need to come on over to this wow side. You're welcome. Anyway, if you're not already part of the Jibin Techo Japanese family, Japanese family, our Facebook group, please go and look at my notes there. It's a link is there. Please join us. Since I'm the sole moderator, I may not get to your approval the same day you submit it. It might be 2 days, might be 3, but I try every day to look through them. You have to answer all 4 questions. And then if you want to join our buy, sell, trade, you will have to answer the question. And I believe in that group, in the buy, sell, trade, it's only 1 question. But to join the actual, where we talk about our planners and post our pictures and ask each other questions, you need to answer all 4. If you do not, you will not be added into the group. And I want you to be able to join. So please do. And yes, if you have any comments, please go ahead and post those below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It really helps me because I love coming back here and talking, to air. So anyway, thank you guys for coming back, and welcome to those that are new. I'm planning to see you guys very soon as I get that next order. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Take care. Bye.